So got a new pair of squat shoes.
All right, my boy Big J came into town, and so I can't have this guy leave empty-handed. We got to give the guy presents. He's a legend. I don't know how much Olympic lifting he does, but at least he can use him for some squats. Check him out, buddy.
Oh man, I don't even know how to open this, much less it's a fancy box. You just pull this thing here.
Other way. Oh
my god.
Oh
no. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them in like a glass case or something.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at these aren't the ones that you were for years and then put them back in a box. These are really new shoes.
That's right. Wow, those are like $180 shoes.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh no, hey, don't get too choked up.
I'm going to do a comparison video. Not going to go real heavy, but going to try them out. And it's the Chucks versus the Reeboks. Check it out. What's up, Internet? Big J with Big J's Extreme Fitness here at Intensityville on the leg press, getting warmed up for this squat video in my flip-flops. I do not ever recommend any time whatsoever walking into a gymnasium or a hardcore gym with open-toe shoes on. However, I was carrying a couple pair of shoes. I didn't want to wear a third pair of shoes. The flip-flops are easy to flip on and off. So I just wore those. I did some foam rolling. I warmed up with a couple of plates and then onto the lift. Check out these fancy shoes in the front seat with me headed to the gym. Those Reebok lifting shoes are amazing. I got my old Lucky Chuck sitting right beside it. So doing this video, the Chucks versus the Reeboks, I did want to start out in my comfort zone, throwing those Converse on, getting up underneath 135, and squatting away. Got 10 good repetitions in. Now, if you follow any of my YouTube videos, you'll see that I always warm up twice with the same weight. So, an example, I'll do 10 reps with the weight, and then I'll jump underneath the same weight and do 5 repetitions, okay? Or, I'm sorry, 10 reps and then 5 reps. So, getting these Reeboks on, I gotta say, man, they're really stiff. I've never worn them before. They're actually stiffer than a pair of combat boots right off the production line. But that's a good thing. When I squat, and check this out, you see the heels are not coming off the ground. I do have a range of motion or a mobility issue on my left leg because I broke it in 2 places when I was in the military. So every now and then until I get up underneath 225 or 315, it comes off the ground. This prevented me from doing so. Am I recommending these shoes? Yes, I am. I've been squatting for 30 plus years and I have never been more in line than I was with these shoes on. However, they will be very scary to you at first. You've got to realize that if you've been squatting a certain way, turning your foot one way, turning your knee the other way, it will align you really quickly. Think of your body as an old 60s or 70s or 80s or even 90s, whatever you were born vehicle, and those tie rod ends in the front, the ball joints and the bushings and the bearings and the drag link and the pitman arm and everything else that's involved in the steering apparatus gets worn out. Your body will get used to that. Your car gets used to that. It starts wearing out the tires, and then all the other bushings fall in place and wearing in properly. When you get those lifting shoes on, there is no other way to stand but the proper way. It gets your feet in the right alignment, gets your knees and your hips. To me, this is my opinion now, gets you lined up right. Now, Mark did tell me to start out with lightweight and don't go too heavy. 315 is really light for me, but I did feel a little crazy up top. It might have been a little too much to start out with. If you do get these shoes, and once again, I highly recommend it, I do recommend you going with at least 50% of your max working weight for a good couple of workouts. Now, this is probably 60%, even 70%. However, I was tight enough to hold my own and not get myself injured. I did want to jump back into my Chucks and knock out another set with 315. I actually locked the gym up before I got this recorded, so I had to go back in there. But I did get a great workout in. It is definitely a recommended lifting shoe that I would highly recommend. It will get you, if you're a new lifter, on the right path of your lifting career. If you're an old lifter, it gets you back aligned. And once again, thanks so much to Mark Bell. Really appreciate the shoes. There's the old Chucks sitting there, Old Faithful, and then the brand new shoes. I'm going to be lifting with both of these shoes in the future. Links will be in the description box. If you have not seen this 4 or 5 or 10 with my man Mark Bell, Silent Mike, and all the crew out there at Super Training, that link will be down there as well. Until next time, intensity rules, train hardcore. Thanks for watching this comparison video, and we'll see you next video.